Good evening, this is Melissa with thestockswish.com, and happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Happy Valentine's Day 2013. What a wonderful, fabulous day. My love today is for trading and for gaps. Surprise, surprise. And swishes too. So here was an amazing play that was yesterday, pre-Valentine's Day. This was the play of the day yesterday. There's been like a play of the day every day this week. Seriously. This was DF. Here it is. Beautiful, fabulous, wonderful gap. Actually, the target is still $16. Even today, it was a nice little move on this thing. Really, really nice. In fact, what was the high today? 1685. I have to go back and look at that. But the real move was yesterday that I played. So let's go over it, shall we? Let's see, this would be the 12th. Let's go take a look here. Now, I like this gap for a lot of reasons, and I did say in the room, in my trading room in the morning, I said, listen, you know, how does this thing have to open? What's the perfect way for this to set up in the morning? Open and go. I did say that, and you know what? And it did. So I was like ready to do it as soon as it performed. It was a thing of beauty. Wait, hold on. Yeah, no, the 13th. Then I'm at the 12th. Okay, here we go. It had an incredible move right away, to be honest with you. And I took the first trade and took it right off. It's one of those things, I have a roll, you get $1 in something in like 5 minutes or 3 minutes or 2 minutes or 1 minute, boom, you're out. Was in right here, got the drop, booked it. I mean, I got out in this move in here. I mean, you get something into reversal time or a $1 drop that makes a hard move like this very fast, you've got to take the trade off and book the whole thing. If you didn't, it reversed back almost to your price before it fell again. So I have a rule, $1 in something or close to $1, book it. Get it out. And this is a hard, harsh move here. So then I was up money immediately, really quick yesterday. It was really nice. Watched it for a second trade. You could have taken a second trade in here. With this kind of tail, it would have been a big stop. I didn't do it. I was waiting, waiting, waiting. This was a breakdown here. I took this breakdown here. It was just a chunk. After it makes a move like this and makes a move like this, it's gonna back up at some point. It did right away then quick. So this was like a fast move, then a chunk move, and then waiting for the bigger setup then to take it again down to a target of like 16, which is what I wanted. Didn't play out to $16, but we'll get there. But again, still had a beautiful, beautiful day. Here's what I was looking at then for a second trade, or a third trade actually it was. Here we go. This was on the 13th. Waited and watched the 5 minute for the setup. So it opened here, fell, and by the way, where it went up and touched in the morning, 1750 was a number I had written down, which was why I played it aggressively. Okay, you can't play things aggressively unless A, the gap is good, and B, it hits the numbers right. It's not just about the actual candlesticks. Okay, the numbers have to be there as well. So this did it. Trigger dropped. Okay, here's what this was the trade that I was in, and then I booked it really fast. Rally back, actually rally back a little bit more than I wanted to see it rally back. But looking here now, it held itself really quickly. Rally back more than half the way, but only by a little bit, and then dinged straight down again. I didn't really want to see it rally over 17, but it made it in the formation of a topping tail, which was good. The entry was here, 1698. I called it in my room. Nice stop over 1711. Had the drop. Have to play this tight because it doesn't break a new low here. This kind of formation, I've been seeing a lot of this lately now that I'm thinking of it. I've been seeing a lot of this formation lately where these things have humongous moves down really fast. And instead of backing up and falling and breaking new lows, they have humongous moves really fast. Back up, come in, and then do like a jigsaw pattern. Instead of breaking new lows, they do a jigsaw pattern until they kind of wiggle and jiggle and then go and then drop. I've been seeing that a lot lately, actually, in trades. I'm going to have to start to really track these things. It's when they move so big and hard and fast and so quickly in the first 15 minutes when they do that kind of thing. And sometimes they do it where they're almost at the target. Really, 1641 was a drop here. The low in the day on this, I think, was 1625. 16 was the target, but this got almost to the target in the first drop. That's when this type of pattern, I think, kind of forms itself. Or you'll see that kind of pattern. The setup here, then, if you didn't take this, you could have entered this in here in the afternoon. It was tough to play though, because if you took this in here and didn't give the stop enough room, it actually booped up to 89. Okay, you see this? Or you had to wait. Not a great time of the day to be in a trade here around this 12:30 time. This isn't really like a solid reversal time. This is decent in here 11 o'clock, but if you didn't put your stop high enough over here, you got dinged out, unless you're in this trade up here. And you really have to start to play this tight, because if this doesn't squish down and this starts to make a scoop, this trade might flip and reverse. It was tough going in here if you're watching this. You would have had to have conviction to stick with it. Every time it came up, it came down in no. Every time it came up, it came down in no. Every time it came up, it came right down in no until it dropped. You could have actually taken an entry in here. Stop would have had to be over 89 and then got the drop. This was the perfect entry still, because no matter what, you would have been up here. You would have had to make sure to keep your stop there, or you could have put your stop actually over here. You could have put your stop at 17, because it shouldn't back up anywhere over 17. To be honest with you, and then if you had lost, you would have lost like 2 pennies. That would have been an okay thing to do if you didn't want to sit and stick on this and have your finger in the button, just to be more relaxed about it. And then it paid. This was a beautiful trade then that paid in the afternoon, dropped down to the low of the day, did not make it to the $16 target, but definitely was the play of the day yesterday. I am amazed. I don't even know why I'm amazed. I don't know why I say that. The stuff that I know with my gap rating system, the 26-point gap rating system I have that decides that I want to like these gaps at 8 o'clock in the morning, the way that I roll out of bed and figure these things out before they trade, and they end every day looking at bars like this, I say that I'm amazed, but it's just that I'm amazed about the information that I've figured out in the market. It took me a long time to do it, and the reason it's so good is that it's just, it's so solid. It's just so solid. And to say that these things are going to work at 8 o'clock and then have them end the day with bars like this, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, and it's why I love gaps. So this DF was the play of the day for February 13th. This was Wednesday's play of the day. And if you're interested in more information about learning how to trade gaps, please contact me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. I'm also doing a trading psychology series. I'm starting the first class. It's February 24th. It's a half-day course, and the cost of the class is $350. If you sign up for the class, you get a free month of March in the Stock Swoosh trading room, where I call these trades. I call them live. I call those entries in my room live, that you can take them and trade them and get this move on the day. These beautiful, beautiful golden gaps. So this is DF, gap down, golden gap from 213, play of the day. If you're interested in more information, contact me at melissa@thestockswoosh.com. Have a great night, everybody, and happy Valentine's Day.